Welcome everyone to your special weekend reading for September the 7th to the 9th of 2018. So I did upload some previous videos for all 12 signs, but I had to remove them because I did mention that there will be a full moon in Virgo, but that's not the case. It's a new moon. So there's a big difference, and I didn't want to give out misinformation about the energies that you might be dealing with, but I'm going to attach this particular upload to the previous upload that I did. But if you do hear any reference regarding a full moon, don't pay attention to that, but pay attention to the energies that you might be dealing with when it comes to your romantic life, dealing with another person, either in a relationship, you're married, you're getting to know somebody, and you're trying to sift through the different scenarios, energies that you want to resolve. So that's going to be just a message, so just pay attention to that. I send you a lot of love, tons of healing vibes as well, and I hope that you enjoy the reading. Have a good one. All right, welcome Aries to your weekend special for September the 7th to the 9th of 2018. I'm going to look into a spread that describes what you are going through for the weekend, and you can also, this is like the audio tarot upload option that you can choose from the website if you would like a private reading, and also the recorded video is where I'm showing my face and letting you know what I get a sense of. The phone option will not be an option at this time, but let's look into your reading for the weekend. So as we look into the spread here, so I feel that there is a breakup or separation that's happening between you and your love interest. Both of you might be feeling restricted, or you're feeling that your goals, your beliefs, what you feel, what you want, are not being reached, or that both of you can't come to a certain compromise when it comes to maybe a family environment, friendships, how you want to move forward with the connection. Some of you might even be going through a divorce that has to happen, or breakup in some way, in order for you to get to where you would like to be. So it seems like both of you might be pushing away from a commitment right now, and there does seem to be confrontation that some of you would like to move away from, but there does seem to be some intensity. I did a previous spread for you, and the Tower did come out, and it almost seems like a big change is taking place, that has to take place or must, to shake things up, so that things can be much healthier between both of you. I feel like the person that you're dealing with is very stressed, and they would like to get through to you in some way. They would like to let you know how they are feeling, and if they are not coming towards you to express these things, I feel like they're getting ready to. They would like to approach, but energetically maybe just tired and worn out, and you just go along with pulling your energy back. So separating, going through a breakup, and just doing your own thing. I feel some of you might even be removing yourself from a love relationship that within your heart and your emotions is just not working out for you, and that's potentially the stress that's causing a lot of friction between you and your current love interest or romantic partner for some of you. And it doesn't automatically have to be someone else. It could be just you and them, but it could be someone else, a third party experience that you might be enduring right now. And I feel what you can't see, or what's going on, is it seems to be stubbornness. Either you or the other person is just constantly pushing this emotional opportunity away. You're not opening up, you're not expressing yourself, and even if you have resentment towards one another, it's causing these constant battles, up and down, in and out, or the constant no, I'm not willing to sacrifice or open up, these kind of things are going on. And I feel like there are hidden motives, hidden agendas that both of you might be giving off, where there is heartbreak. Someone is not being honest about how they truly feel. So that's part of what's bringing out the Three of Swords. The Nine of Wands is there, where someone is not telling the other person about another person interfering with the connection. That could be something that's going on. And if someone is not willing to reveal that, that's part of what could be blocking the process, what could be blocking progress that both of you might yearn to make. So it is an energy of stress for a lot of you out there, and I feel like Yeah, you're defensive, they're defensive, and whoever you might be dealing with, they could be defensive as well. You have three, well, it's two people showing up here, two older energies, major arcana. So the Hierophant, and then we had the High Priestess in reverse, and both of those people are, displeased or unsatisfied with the connection in some way. Beliefs, confusion, when someone does know what's going on but they're not really speaking about it, or they feel a certain way but they're not really expressing how they might feel purposely, and then that brings about heartbreak. And often when someone knows what's going on and they don't express it, then the other person tries to combat that by confusing the scenario or throwing something over someone's face to kind of hide things or confuse them. So it's almost like the wool being thrown over the eyes, so to speak. And I feel like that's part of what needs to change, and that's why the Nine of Wands is the energy of being torn or hurt after battle and getting ready for more of this to come, because someone is not being honest or constantly doing things to cause friction with the connection. So there does seem to be intensity, a lot of intensity this weekend, and I feel like both of you might be pulling back if you're dealing with somebody. This is for if you're dealing with somebody, getting to know somebody, or already married or in a relationship. Okay, so that's going to be your reading for the weekend. All right, there does seem to be some friction. I feel that there needs to be a compromise. Someone needs to open up emotionally, or something does need to be addressed. And if that does require that you step away, move away from a certain connection so that you're understood and you're taken seriously, that's something that you have to do, and stick true to it. Yeah, I do feel like there is heartbreak, but maybe it's for the best at this time. All right. The things that might hurt you right now, it makes you stronger in the end, so that we can learn lessons from what we go through and what we put out to another person and what we receive back in turn. So that's your reading. Tons of love, lots of light to you, tons of healing vibes as well. I wish you the best and have a great weekend. Enjoy.